3,407 pages, 19 hours, 41 minutes of film. From 7 books to 8 movies, Harry Potter has stunned the public. Its popularity has led to tons of merchandise, from clothing and accessories to collectibles and food. It has also spurred companion books, social media pages, quizzes, YouTube videos, songs and parodies, not forgetting Orlando Theme Park and the launch of Pottermore. The demand for more knowledge led to the opening of Warner Bros. Studio Tour London, a behind-the-scenes walking tour featuring authentic sets, costumes and props from the film series. Mike Upshur was just one of the lucky people to visit this attraction, and we have been able to talk to him about his time there.
Very magical. As soon as you got in there, you hit the Great Hall, which felt you were part of the scene already. You go around seeing all the different rooms, and all the effects. We actually had a ride on Hagrid's motorbike and tasted the butterbeer, which was very good. Not quite as good as my local, but it was passable. Yeah, it was just very good all the way round.
So how has this one boy triggered so much madness and obsession? Why are people so mesmerised about the boy who lived in a cupboard under the stairs? What is our fascination with Harry Potter? Is it the lovable characters?
How each individual character has something about them.
The powerful women?
Professor McGonagall and Molly Weasley.
The ongoing adventure?
It's a mixture of comedy and action and adventure.
Our love for fantasy?
You just wish you're in their world with them. Everyone wanted to go to Hogwarts.
The fact it helped reading ability and habits?
Those are the books I started on before I moved into more in-depth books like Lord of the Rings and stuff like that. Just sort of stepping stone.
I read a lot until I started reading the books, and I just carried on reading straight through, and I've been reading ever since.
It made me really read something I wouldn't have read before, like that sort of genre.
Is it due to the use of the common conventional theme in literature of good against evil? Our love for a good old plot?
The story was just so great and there's twists.
It's a really gripping story.
The ability to entertain a wide audience?
Everyone of all ages can sort of find something in the film or the book that they can relate to.
But myself, not being a youngster, that takes you back to when you were young.
From like really young, from their parents reading to them, to older, because you can relate to all the characters in it.
The fact it represents real life issues?
I guess the whole him going to school and making friends, everyone can relate to.
Or due to the lessons it teaches?
Like loyalty and friendship are really important in times of need.
Because it's used as an escape from reality. It is said it is the desire to escape the pressures of daily life that makes people turn to books. Harry Potter is a pure example of transporting you away from your troubles. Stay with us as we explore each of these ideas and complete the journey to the end when we explore if you think there is any future for Harry Potter.
I think the fans are dedicated as they are. They could pretty much do any spin-off type thing and it'd be just as successful.
I think the idea of what she's doing at the moment about the other characters and their pasts is a good idea.
But the actual story itself of Voldemort and Harry Potter, I think that's all finished with now.
Fantasy, a writing genre that uses magic and other supernatural forms as a primary element of plot, theme and setting. Is it our love for this genre that is the reason to people's obsession with this franchise? I mean, we've all wanted that Hogwarts letter to arrive through the post. Go to Hogwarts, catch the train at platform 9 3/4, and learn magic.
Expelliarmus! Stupefy!
But the wonders of our imagination is as close as we can get, and it is this skill that children are so talented at. All over the world, children are dressing up and playing as wizards and witches. It means they get to be someone else, have magic powers, finally be transported into the dimensional world they love so much, crossing pathways with those such enchanting characters. Or is it the lovable characters that make the story so memorable? We asked an audience who their favourite character was.
Hermione.
Probably Ron.
Snape.
Probably have to be Neville Longbottom.
Weasley family.
I think Sirius Black.
I don't think I have a favourite character.
And why?
Because on the first films or books, he was started off as this little kid and pretty shy, didn't really do anything, and in the end he turned into a man, I thought. So.
Because she's hot. She's always the runner-up, and he finally got the girl, which was cool. It's sort of the romantic side of it, which I liked.
There's too many. I guess when I was younger, I liked Harry. Then when you get older, I guess you like different ones.
It's just so down to earth, a bit more wild than everybody else.
She's an interesting person, you know, a lot of story there.
I just love the storyline and how throughout the books and throughout the films, it's just revealed how he was good to Harry all along and loyal because of his love for Lily.
And then there's the mystical creatures she creates.
Probably have to be the troll in the dungeon in the first one, just because I thought the comedy moment when Ron got his wand stuck in his nose.
I love the house elves. I like how the character of Dobby develops through the book. That he starts out as the scared house elf and he grows stronger, and by the end of it he saves Harry and his friends.
Three-headed dog.
I don't know if this counts as a mystical creature, but I'd say Hagrid, because he's just so loving to all the characters and he's just such a big character throughout the books and the films. The media's just created this whole thing about it and I really enjoy being part of it.